Morning guys, day 3 of the rally, and today is going to be the longest so far. We're heading all the way from here in Denmark to Amsterdam for the party at the Amsterdam ArenA. That means we're going through Germany, and Germany is notoriously pretty difficult for supercar rallies. They're not very fond of lots of cars driving through in quick succession. So we're not entirely sure yet how today is going to go. The rules have been set out. We've got some incredibly tight speed limits, and sponsor stickers have to sort of be covered up, although I'm not quite sure how covered up they actually are. My car actually, we just came out and had some extra masking tape, I think just put all over it for fun, which made getting in and opening the doors a little bit challenging. But there we go, it's even all sort of covered up over there and around the exhaust and stuff, which is rather silly, but there we go. It's funny seeing the grid quite so empty. This is one of the few times, because after finding out the instructions for today, we thought we would jump the gun a little bit and get on the move kind of an hour before everyone else, and you'll see why as the day progresses. We're going to get on our way now though. We're at the ferry, and I gather we're the third car here. The German world champs in the black AMG GTS got here first, then Max himself in his Lamborghini, he's here second, and then it's R2, and I think the Team BetSafe guys are behind us. So when we get on the ferry, hopefully we're going to learn a little bit more about how it's going to work on the other side, but roughly we're going to be driving in small groups. Let's get on, see how it is. The ferry is just arriving, pretty windy here of course, but we're going to jump in the cars. Mr. Gumball with his Lamborghini is actually down there as well, but we are the second car to get here with the McLaren. We're off the ferry and just lined up here, and this is the AMG GTS that was out in front of us, although it turns out the guys have only just masked up their stickers right here, so technically they got here without waiting for them to be masked up on the grid. So I kind of feel like we have a sort of half of first place there for getting here, which is kind of fun. It was a very early start, but what is going to happen now is we're going to be led by these guys. Cars all arranged by the German world champs, the guys with the 3 AMG GTSs. That are going to be the safety cars for today. S63 Coupe. And we're going to go in groups of 8 cars, separated by safe distances. Another AMG GTS, and a CLK DTM as well. Let's hope we can get behind that one. But we're going to drive through Germany, very strict rules, tight speed limits. We've all been given an information sheet. There are very strict rules to follow, and all the stickers had to be covered up because you can't have any sort of rally or sort of branding basically in Germany. So not entirely sure how it's going to go, but I think it seems quite well planned out. We go in these groups of 8, so we're waiting for enough cars to get here, and then we will be going.
So I'm sat here, just entered Germany. It's day 3 of Gumball. Feels like about day 33, but it's just day 3. Today we've left Copenhagen this morning, and we're driving to Amsterdam. We've got about a stage of 4 to 5 hours across Germany, and as you can see behind me, we've got 10 German AMG Mercedes safety cars. This one in particular here is the Formula 1 AMG DTM safety car, which is a pretty beautiful thing. And we're actually going to parade across Germany with 10 cars behind each of these cars, abiding by all the rules and regulations. We've basically worked with the German authorities the last year, and to kind of prove that Gumball has progressed and is responsible and is working with different countries and cities. This is what has been agreed with the authorities here, that we're going to parade across, and we have a lunch stop planned, and then we're going to head on to Amsterdam. Should get to Amsterdam this evening around 7:30 onwards. Huge spectacle, driving into Amsterdam ArenA, and then we've got Afrojack performing straight after. So it's going to be an amazing day, but I think something like this is, at the request of the German authorities, and it sort of shows that we can do things the right way, and we want to do things the right way as well. So, Gumball is a great adventure, whether we're in a parade or on our own, or the parties, or everything that goes on makes this adventure up, and I think this will be actually quite a cool spectacle.
Just sorting out who's going to go in Group 1 then. We're going to take the Ironman California. Nismo GTR guys. Well, I think I'm in trouble if we don't. And we're definitely going to take the F50. That is coming with us without a shadow of a doubt. Then the others, I think they're just going to have to put up with Group 2 or 3 or see what happens. There's going to be quite a few groups. But we're going to go fill up first and then get on the way. Quick fuel stop with all the cars. Not entirely sure how this is going to work, but we've got everything here. It's a bit chaotic at the fuel stop behind us. I don't know if you're able to swim around and see what's going on behind. But we're getting set. It's an actual safety car that we're following that led races. Let's see what happens. Straight left. First problem, not unsurprisingly, we've been having loads of reports that part of the A1 autobahn has been closed, and we've got to it and we're being filtered off the motorway. They're taking all two lanes of the motorway into the slip road, and we think there's going to be a police checkpoint just up ahead. Not sure what they're going to need, probably checking all of our documents. We are the front car, so we will be the first ones, unfortunately, to find out. Fingers crossed I don't get arrested for something, or I don't even know. Spent most of this day stuck in traffic, it seems. Getting through Germany has not been very easy. You can hear the F50 there, which is just immense. But as a result of that and how long it's taking with all of the checkpoints and everything, news has come down from the top that the Brabus checkpoint is cancelled, and unfortunately we won't be visiting there today. We're going straight to Amsterdam to make sure we get to the arena for the Gumball Festival in time, which is set to be a spectacular evening. So I'm hoping we're not going to spend too much more of the day in traffic, although unfortunately it looks like it's going to be pretty grim. But we'll get to Amsterdam, which is pretty exciting.
And I want to make a photo of it and a photo of your car,
okay,
so that I know in the future that you are on the way with this car. Okay?
Sure.
Great.
The base?
Of course, this one, sure.
Don't do anything stupid.
Driver's license?
Yeah.
I know the drill, I just got stopped 15 minutes ago.
Just for checks.
That's bad luck. It's bad luck.
Well, it's not.
We are in the Netherlands. I've been having a sleep in the Bentley, which has been lovely. Jason's been driving the McLaren. But we can now remove all of this masking tape and go back to looking nice before we arrive at the arena. Just got to be careful not to make a mess of anything, really.
Very busy. Just in time for tonight then.
just woken up, pulled all the stickers off the car, accelerated hard, now seriously buzzing with adrenaline to get to Amsterdam ArenA. This is going to be an epic night. And we actually got pretty mobbed back there just doing the stickers as well. Yeah! This is pretty crazy, just arriving at the crowd on our way into the Amsterdam ArenA. A lot of people here.
One more time, Mike. Very nice.
All the cars are lining up and preparing to go into the arena. We go in, I think, one by one to what looked like a pretty special crowd. This is insane. This is one of the things with Gumball. It makes you feel like a celebrity. There are so many people and so many eyes and so much attention. Oh wow.
Dat zijn allemaal mensen die vaak hun eigen auto rijden. Zo'n John Olsen bijvoorbeeld. Maar het is nogal een draadnodig geweest van Nederlanders om in Duitsland politie te vragen. Nou, deze twee mannen zijn dus duidelijk op weg vanuit Californië door Europa. Daar is een tremendous trip. Life is a very stiff and host. Goed hè? A YouTube star. Here he is in the Netherlands. We're doing well with YouTube. How long ago did you start doing the YouTube thing?
Probably about 5 years ago.
It's a good thing. In 5 years, how's Gumball 3000 been for you so far?
Hard work, pretty exhausting, but unbelievable. There are so many people who interact at all the places we go.
Are you becoming aware of the fact that your YouTube films are so popular, bordering in other countries as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's the crazy thing with the internet. People are watching from all around the world.
Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Netherlands, everybody knows you. It must be crazy.
It's pretty exciting.
So how in Amsterdam this evening? Good plans, everything's playing a good party, DJing in a conservatorium hotel. Are you attending?
Oh yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, yes, we're not driving tomorrow. So interview done here in Amsterdam ArenA. This is truly spectacular. We've got a couple of the Schmee 150 t-shirts, so we're now going to head out into the crowd. Chris in the Bentley is just doing a quick little interview.
While he's driving.
But we've got some Schmee 150 Las Vegas shirts, so...
For everybody who does not know Schmee, I can't really imagine everybody knows Schmee. But you're the manager, where can we find Schmee? What do we have to type into a computer?
Schmee150.com, go to YouTube.com. No, we can speak. This is
Thank you very much. Enjoy, guys. Schmee! We love you! We love you, Schmee! Schmee, we love you!
Come on, Sammy.
Hey, guys.
Make some noise! What a way to end the European leg. Just keep rolling a little bit.
Where are you from originally? Wow, wonderful. Are you joining? Are you guys every now and then swapping to screen? Sure. Russians don't say a lot, right?
Now that is something else. We're max surfing, as we call it, riding on the door sills, carbon fibre tub in this car, so no problem doing it. This has been truly insane. Let's throw this we're gonna have a good right.
Dus dit jaar gaan we de auto meegenomen. En ik wil eigenlijk alleen maar zeggen, Copenhagen.
So first drive to Sweden and then go on. So
Okay. We needed to make as much noise as possible.
You're amazing. Triple A. What's so good about it? Because you spend a people who really want to do it, but just don't have the offer. Well, it's a mix. With the speed of it, of course. Did you ever, doubt the fact that it would succeed? Or were you always that, with the stamina that you knew that years from then, did you be here and it still would be going on?
I had no idea, but I hoped, and I think there's a lot of people out there with a passion for cars like me, and by combining cars with popular culture, music, film, sports stars, it's kind of something in Gumball for everyone. So, Gumball lifestyle, that's what it's about.
We're on our way out. There's a little bit more crowd out here. We'll head over to the hotel and pretty much take some time to think about what just happened.
Bye.
Thank you.
Enjoy the ride.
How you doing? There we go then, we're at our hotel and we're going to say goodbye to the European leg of the Gumball 3000 from here in Amsterdam. It's been extraordinary. Today was a long day, but the arrival here has been outstanding. A truly fantastic journey and really enjoyed it with the two cars decked in the theme for the event. You can see everybody just pulling into the hotel here, playing on the Las Vegas casino theme. In the US, we'll be driving with different cars. These two are now going to head back home rather than coming with us, and I'll be joining with fellow social media person It's White Noise in her Porsche 918 Spider when we get over to Reno, and then we'll also have the guys in a support car with us too. But what a fantastic couple of days. Only 3 days on the road, but 3 incredibly intense days. Oh, the vibe this evening has been outstanding, absolutely outstanding. So we're absolutely shattered, all of us need a good rest, but tonight we're going to go off to DJ Afrojack and hopefully have a pretty cool night out before we get on Gumball Air tomorrow. The flight from here, 2 parts of the flight towards Reno, Nevada. So, part 2, coming right up. We're going on this epic adventure. We'll be driving through Europe in the McLaren 650S Spider. As for Ferrari F50, there are some real highlights. Team, I think that's 9.